I can feel it. The tree stone is free again. The oneness of the land is restored. Does that mean... is it over? Is Miraak defeated? Thank you. Whatever your other reasons for acting, you have done the Skal a great service. We will not forget what you have done. One more thing, Skal friend, if you will. I know it is not my place, but may I offer a word of advice, of warning? As shaman of the Skal, I am charged with the spiritual well-being of my people. While you are not of the Skal, you are Skal friend, and so I give you this warning. Hermamora forced you to serve him in order to defeat Miraak. Do not let him lure you further down the path. The Allmaker made you Dragonborn for a higher purpose. Do not forget that. Walk with the Allmaker, Skal friend.
Can I help you? I came here to study the history of Solstheim, but it's the Skal who intrigue me the most. Oh, no, most certainly not. Solstheim is a fascinating place, but we know so little. Yes, that was a most disturbing experience. But to answer your question, the architecture was strange, almost otherworldly. Given that, and the considerable power it must have taken to affect our minds so completely, it would suggest the work of a powerful mage. Either that, or perhaps a Daedra. If so, then may the Nine protect us. Powerful and malevolent entities will make their home on the plane of oblivion. Some of the more powerful among them can exert their influence within our world, and when they do, men inevitably suffer. Well, let me think. I suppose it's been nearly a year now. My goodness, how the time has flown. Well, not so far. They think I'm a bit strange, but they seem to tolerate me. In fact, they've been very accommodating, hospitable even. They seem happy to talk about their traditions and history. Very well then, back to work.
Darstan hasn't stopped talking about the crypt you explored with him. I was chosen by the people of the village when our last leader, Skaf the Giant, departed the cold world to join the Allmaker. I suppose I've always spoken my mind and tried to do what's best for the Skal. That's why the others call me Fanari Strongvoice. Bandits sometimes come at night to steal our food. They think that it will be dangerous. But if you'll deal with these thieves, then may the Allmaker give you the strength of a great bear and make your will as firm as stone.
villagers will soon know the wrath of Sithis. We are bonded now, you and I, joined through the powers of the void.
I came here to study the history of Solstheim, but it's the Skull who
I
intrigued me
heard.
the most.
I've seen outsiders in our village before.
I fear what would have
I'm more
happened
like you.
if you hadn't freed us.
The others call you a friend.
My son and I gather items to trade with travelers who visit the village. His name is Nicholas. He's
There's
a good
murder
lad,
in the
strong
air.
and loyal.
I can
I've tried to tell
taste
him that
it.
the world beyond our lands is dangerous. You would do that? Yes. Perhaps you can convince him. I would be grateful if you would... This thing, outsider.
Perhaps I'll be the first. Fenari said. That's right. I want to go out into the world and earn. I'm wary of living in this village. What? I know it must be hard for an adventurer such as you to understand this, but we Skull live very boring lives. There is truth in your words. She has not been herself since my father's death. I can see that in my eagerness for adventure, I have forgotten my duties as a son and as a
Perhaps
Skull.
we should find a random stranger to murder.
If Nicholas leaves,
Gritus
may the all...
does
I wish that I... Perhaps these will prove useful to you. These herbs are unique to the island. Take a look.
My mother was Skull. I'm relieved that you were able to save Baldur. I admit I wasn't ready to become Smith of the Skull. A trade ship from Skyrim struck ice off the coast near the village, and the Skull took in the surviving sailors. My mother fell in love with one of the sailors, my father, and eventually returned with him to Skyrim. Sadly, no. She died in Fall Creek, where I was born. I came across a few of my mother's old things not long ago. Among them was a necklace. I believe she would want it placed upon her tombstone in Fall Creek, as a symbol. If you find yourself in Fall Creek, please give this amulet to the priest Bruno and tell him that I sent you. He will understand. I don't have much to give in reward, but return to me when the task is done and I'll do what I can. Thank you, Skull friend. Strength and courage be always with you.
At his age, Tharstan should have known better than to
Whatever
fumble
you and
about
Tharstan
in our
found in the
tombs.
old tomb, he is very excited about.
The blood of wolves runs through your veins, Skull.
The historian has not stopped speaking your praises.
I fear what would have happened if you hadn't freed us.
Perhaps we should find a random stranger.
It's good to see you again, Scarl friend. By saving Baldur, you help preserve our city.
Have you put those thieving bandits? Your kindness warms my heart as sunlight warms the skin on a cold day. The Skald are once again in your debt, outsider.
I work for Mogul. You got a problem?
It's busier
You talk
now
to
that...
him.
See for yourself. If you need any supplies, you know where to find me.
and I will follow, child of dark. I remember Skyrim from my youth, and the glistening crimson. On fields of white. One day, you will serve our dread father, as I do now. Have you heard the tale of Matthew Bellamont and the great treachery of Jaden Hall? Killboy's mother, and vengeance festers in the sun.
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
One day, you will serve our dread father, as I do now. Lead, and I will follow, child. Of darkness. I remember Skyrim from my youth, and the glistening crimson on fields of white. I live
Hey, watch it.
again. There is murder in the air. I can taste it. Windhelm,
I am your
white as
sword
bone,
and your shield.
and cold as the void.
Talos the mighty, Talos the unerring. Praise Talos and all the divines. Whiterun has been liberated with open arms, with cheers and song, with joy in my heart and tears in my eyes. Praise be to Talos. This is a glorious day for Whiterun and for all Skyrim. Our liberators have come at last! And deserve our praise you do, for we are one. Ere you ascended, and the 8 became 9.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Do you have guidance for me, Harbinger? Let's not waste any time. We've stopped. What is it? Fine. What? What?
I ain't done nothing.
Oh, it took years, but I earned my way to the top. I own Chilfaro Farms.
Honor to you, my Thane.
sister.
More cups and plates for me to carry?
Find a random stranger.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Practice does make perfect.
Butler's work is never done.
Let's get going. What do you need to take? Let's go.
Joined through the power.
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time.
We are all in your debt, Dragonborn. We have felt the whispering of the world. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found.
breath and focus.
Let's get going. What do you need to take? Let's go.
My blade is yours.
Oh, look. More cup. I was hoping you'd say that. It's been so much fun.
All hail the savior of the Dark Brotherhood. All hail the listener.
What do you need, my thing?
In life, I was but... I grow restless, as does my blade. My listener. savior of the Dark Brotherhood. All hail the Listener. The Dread Father works through me, and his...
From the college, right? Here things have finally calmed down over there. Everything's all right?
What prey awaits us?
I know your kind. Always sneaking about.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope. Kust is responsible for the cemetery. Morwen, you say? Now, there's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Left to join her mother's people on Solstheim, as I recall.
Sister.
I knew her parents quite well, you know. Bera and Ulfar were good people, very much in love. Now, what can I do for young Morwen? Ah, yes, Bera's silver necklace. It was a wedding gift, and she rarely took it off. I'll be glad to oblige. A touching gesture, to display the symbol of her devotion in such a way. Tell Morwen I'll be happy to grant her request. I'm sure it will bring joy to her mother and father as they walk in Asterius.
You're like me, eh? Don't fancy those clunky two-handed weapons.
I am your sword and your shield. We've stopped. What? Fine. What? What? Will do. That it?